Hello everyone and welcome to another video by Centipede Geek. Today I have another Netflix exclusive review for you guys, and today I'm going to review a horror film by the name of Devil's Seed. The plot of Devil's Seed is very simple. We have a girl that with her friend, they just got back from going to a club. They're both very drunk. They go and see a psychic, and after they see a psychic, one of the women starts to experience demonic possession. So that's pretty much this plot. We have a girl that is possessed by a demon. Very simple, right? Well, pretty much my thoughts and opinions on the horror film on Netflix titled Devil's Seed. I thought this film was pretty good overall. No, I didn't think it was perfect. No, it wasn't an extraordinary. It wasn't remarkable in any sort of way. But overall, I did think it was a pretty decent horror film. Though while watching it, I kept thinking of horror films that had this same idea but did it better. I don't want to say too much, but this horror film kind of takes the, I guess you could say, the sexual route towards the whole demonic possession. And I thought films like, The Last Exorcism Part 2 and then Lovely Molly, I thought, Last Exorcism Part 2 and Lovely Molly did it a lot better than Devil's Seed did. Though I did still think Devil's Seed did a pretty good job. Devil's Seed did still have some very creepy, some very eerie scenes, and I thought that some of those things were done still in a pretty scary way. Though the entire time while watching the film, I just kept thinking of Lovely Molly and Last Exorcism Part 2. And those two films did it in a way better job than Devil's Seed did. Though I did enjoy Devil's Seed. One of the things I did enjoy about it, though, was its slow burn plot. The movie is very slow burn. Every 15-20 minutes, something happens, small things happen, and then it has a nice pace to it, a nice steady pace, and as the movie gets towards the end of the plot, things start to build up more. So it had a nice slow pace to it that I thought actually benefited the film, and I always love my slow burn horror films, so that was one of the benefits of the film. Another benefit of the film was, like I said, it had some nice, scary, and some creepy elements. There was, I don't want to say too much, but there's a scene where some of the sexual demonic possession scenes are done, I thought, in a pretty well way. Though I thought Lovely Molly, in Part 2 of Last Exorcism did it better, there were still some pretty scary, sexual demonic possession scenes. There's one where the first one where she's laying in bed, and then you can see, like, she's just got back from a club, and a demon is like crawling up her dress, and there's one where like rips the buttons off, and she like starts to like being thrown around and stuff. But the main problem with this horror film is I really enjoyed it overall. The main problem, well, let me talk about the problem here in a few minutes. What brought this film, I give this film a solid 4 out of 5 stars, and what brought it all the way to a 4, because at first I was going to give it a 3, but what made it such an actually pretty interesting film was its concept. And yes, I've seen its concept before. I won't say what because I don't want to give it away, but it had a very nice concept to it. So that was the thing that brought it up. The last 10 minutes, the ending also brought the film up another mark, because the ending referenced that concept that the film had. Once again, there were some nice scenes towards the end when you actually get to see most of the demonic possession with the priest. I love the scenes between the priest and the girl that was actually demonically possessed. I love those scenes between the priest and her. We have a priest that pretty much turned away from God because of previous events, and now he comes back for one last reign kind of thing. So I liked those sequences. But like I said, the concept I don't want to say what it is, because I don't want to give the movie away, but the concept of the movie, like the backstory and that whole thing, and then the actual ending of the film when it references that concept again, that's what brings the movie up to, because I wasn't going to give it a 3 because I was feeling it was just kind of, your standard, generic, and it can be generic at times, kind of your standard generic demonic possession film, that, the old, film The Exorcism, and I even like The Devil Inside that came out, a few years back, and I just felt, at first I felt that this film was kind of generic until it brought that concept in, and then towards the end with that priest, I really enjoyed that sequence overall. The only thing that this film probably doesn't have is, it doesn't really offer too many things new. It's kind of your standard demonic possession film until the ending. The ending has like a nice little twist that I thought was pretty interesting and kind of fresh in a way. But if you're looking for a decent demonic possession film, I would say this is a pretty decent one, though don't expect anything too new, or don't expect it to offer anything you haven't seen it before, because most likely you've seen everything this demonic possession film has. But overall, I really enjoyed it. Like I said, some nice, creepy, eerie scenes and some scary scenes every now and then, but a little lackluster because, it's nothing new, right? Anyways, let's see what the next horror film to review on Netflix is. So as you can see that I just watched The Devil's Seed. There's a picture there, and there's my 4-star rating, and you can see the director and the plot and all that kind of stuff. So if we go back to the horror section, give me a quick second, we can see what the next horror film is. So as I said in my last video, I've already seen The Awakening, I've already seen Child's Play 2, so my next horror film will be Rise of the Zombies, and it looks like Danny Trejo is in it from the picture. So that'll be my next review, will be a film by the name of Rise of the Zombies. Once again, thanks for watching another video by Centipede Geek for my Netflix exclusive review of the film titled Devil's Seed. Once again, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to that page below, and I'll see you guys later with more videos by Centipede Geek.